Behavior with children that's disgusting and inappropriate. Teachers and coaches who go from role models to predators. There's always signs when there's trouble or the potential. A goal of this 9 News investigators report is to help you be able to recognize them.
This is an amazing sport. It's an individual sport. You and your coach are almost like one entity, and you succeed or fail together.
Gymnasts with lofty goals start young, train long hours, and form close bonds with their coaches. So close, says 3-time Olympian and Hall of Fame coach Johnny Moyal, that without absolute trust, the coach and athlete cannot succeed.
A woman who says she was sexually assaulted as a child is talking with us tonight.
It's estimated that 7% of middle and high school students will be sexually abused by a teacher or coach.
Such a betrayal, with innocence taken away and trust shattered, can be met with shock and disbelief. Parents may wonder how they didn't see something so terribly life-altering and so preventable. But with your own child, would you recognize the signs if that trust so necessary between coach and athlete began to somehow shift? Gym owners and parents in Greater New Orleans say they did not see it coming when 43-year-old Brian Townsend, a revered gymnastics coach, was arrested by the FBI and Kenner police on child pornography charges. His alleged subject, a 9-year-old girl he coached. Investigators say he recorded video of the child nude as she dressed after workouts.
Know your kid. Know your kid thoroughly.
Dr. Alan Taylor is a clinical psychologist with a practice in Baton Rouge that spans 32 years. He recommends that parents coach their children in advance about behaviors that are appropriate, that they act quickly and confront if a question or issue arises, and that they always pay attention to what's happening.
Know something about situations they might get into so you can clue them in. In one of these cases, it would be never, ever go to the coach's house.
It was at the home of 36-year-old cheerleading coach Jason Galjour where an alleged rape occurred with a cheer student. In September of this year, police arrested Galjour on 6 counts of rape. He coached and managed precision athletes in Baton Rouge and Walker. 2 women Galjour coached detailed events they say happened in 2011 and 2012, according to documents obtained by the 9 News investigators. The second victim said she never told anyone and continued as his student because she was scared of him and feared he would hurt her dreams of becoming a college cheerleader. Galjour is currently out on bond.
7, 8, 1.
Jim Lord heads up one of the nation's most respected cheer associations, AACCA, which has a zero-tolerance policy on sexual abuse.
This issue isn't something that happens all the time, but it's an issue that when it happens, it's a terrible thing. And we all have to remain vigilant.
When we talk about crossing the boundaries, is unprofessional people that have an environment that contribute to their sickness.
Moyal founded Elite Gymnastics in 1987, and Elite operates under the bylaws of USA Gymnastics, the sole governing body for the sport in the U.S. Their standard operating procedure states any affiliated gyms must state their zero-tolerance stance against any form of sexual abuse with coaches, parents, and students.
As a coach, you have to do background check. You have to go so many hours through training. You have to take safety certification courses, and those courses are very meticulous.
Moyal says background checks are essential, but only part of the process, because USA Gymnastics data shows only 17% of those convicted of child abuse in a youth sports setting will even show up on a background check.
Organization policy states members of the gymnastics community must be willing and in some cases are required to report suspicious behaviors and to do so before an incident occurs.
There are ways that sexual predators will groom children and making sure that, that they get on their good side, that they give them extra gifts or extra praise that they're not giving to the other children, finding ways to say, if you guys are having a get-together or something, invite me. Texting with students, which they just shouldn't do that. That shouldn't be going between coaches and athletes.
At Elite, Moyal says steps are carefully taken and rules followed. No exceptions. He says staff members are never allowed to be alone with a female or male athlete. A third person must always be present in any activity.
We have cameras in every place in this facility. In the lobby, in the office, in here, in here, in here. There's no place you can hide here.
Now, I want to mention we spoke with the law firm representing Jason Gallagher, the cheer coach accused of rape. They say their client is innocent and that he is fighting those charges.